𝗏𝗏 has won the lag. He will break first. It is a race to 9. This for the right to face either Declan Brennan or Ronan McCarthy in the semi-final. Jordan Shepard's first break was a touch wayward, but he's made a ball and the cue ball has stayed up. He gets first chance. Stephen Jameson with you here, and alongside the one and only Tony Holgate, and Tony, a fabulous quarter-final to come here. Two of the most, not just best players in the world, but they're also two of the most informed players in the world. What Tom has done in the past few weeks, he's just looked magnificent, but we've also seen a slightly different looking Jordan Shepard. He's levelled up, hasn't he, for what's been a brutal Blackpool fortnight, but he's played some brilliant stuff. And if this was the final, I don't think many would be blinking. But they've met each other in the quarters, and in front of either of them is a pretty enormous roadblock to the semi-finals.
Absolutely, J-Mo. Jordan Shepard has looked like a coiled spring throughout this competition. He's bouncing up, down. When he came past our commentary position to go into the arena, he went to push the door instead of pull it. He's banged into all his cues through the door. He's ripped it back up, kicked through into the arena, and it's just the determination on his face. Each round, I mean, we've seen it all week, but he is right up for this, and he relishes playing against Tom Cousins.
Yeah, he's a big game player, no question about that. He is a big game player. Tom Cousins sharing the arena next to Ronan McCarthy. If you do want to watch that Ronan McCarthy-Declan Brennan match, you absolutely can. It's on Table 2 on the Ultimate Pool app. You can watch that live right now. You're currently on Table 1 with us here. And if you're watching on Facebook and you'd like the opportunity to watch this match in full, you'll get the first couple of frames here on Facebook. But if you'd like to watch the match in full, and that would be a pretty safe bet, I would say it's going to be a stormer. You need to be an Ultimate Pool TV subscriber, and you can do that by heading to ultimatepool.tv and signing up. I would also recommend using the code SUMMER5 as we celebrate the summer of pool to get your first month for a £5. That includes the rest of the World Championships, and we've got the European Open coming up for you next month as well. Loads coming up over the course of that first 4 weeks of your subscription. And if you'd like to sign up for a whole year, you could do much worse than using code SUMMER50 to get your whole year for £50. Jordan Shepard's in at these yellows. It's been solid so far. If you are just joining us, the live news is Chris Melling is out of the World Championships. Vanquished by Carl Sutton in the quarter-final just a few moments ago. Great win for Carl. He and Giuseppe D'Imperio will be the other semi-final. That is now confirmed. They'll play that tomorrow. We'll see it on Ultimate Pool TV. What's on at the moment across both tables is the bottom half of the draw. Quarterfinals 3 and 4. One of these four gentlemen will be in the final.
Shepard digging deep down, left-hand side. Well, he can pot this yellow. I'm pretty sure he can screw down, and that black will go into the right-hand centre. Just having a look now where he wants to be. If he comes past the red you see on the left-hand rail, just wants to come past that. Probably 1.5 balls width. Brilliant shot.
Yeah, lovely shot from Sheppy. I'm not entirely sure it was plan A, but either way, plan B or C has been executed, and that is 1-0 to the Welsh Wizard. He's to this spot on the table. He's encouraged to do so by his Welsh teammate Ross Dunn, and it's been incredibly fruitful for him. He's controlling that cue ball really, really well, and a fair amount of power in that pack, it appeared, but this has come out very, very awkward indeed. And Jordan Shepard here needs to make a decision. Is there an option to go? If so, how difficult is it? You have to imagine the answer to that would be very, and therefore, is the risk worth the reward? Yellow off the red first ball? No, he doesn't want anything to do with it.
I find it extraordinary that Tom changed his break, because when he won the first Ultimate Pool Pro event, we're going about 12 days ago now, I think it was. He was playing a really big smash cut break, and it was working so well. And then he's gone back to a sort of front ball slam.
But in truth, Tony, that was already a change, because TC's front ball break is, very well renowned. Ultimate Pool have the 𝗏𝗏𝘃𝗀𝗃 break cue as part of their offerings in the shop for good reason. His break is that highly regarded, and it's amazing, really, to consider that he's made 2 changes to successful tournament-winning breaks. But he's breaking well. This layout, though, is horrible. And a good safety there by 𝗊𝐶. Lovely touch to make sure that ball hit a cushion.
I think he goes. I think he can put this yellow into the centre pocket. I think if he whips away the other yellow, and then he can play the double with that one that's in between the 2 reds.
Do you think Tom Cousins wants Jordan Shepard to go? Do you think he was dangling the carrot a bit there?
Quite possibly.
Because this is tricky, make absolutely no mistake. This is really tricky. You've got this section underneath the middle pocket here, which is horrible. But the yellow at the top of the table only goes to top right. Jordan never ever shies away from taking on the big finishes. Never has, don't think he ever will. But I just wonder if it would be wise to maybe turn it down. He's not where he wanted to be here. Almost certain his next shot after the double would have been the yellow to the left centre, and I don't think he can combine those 2 now. What's he got for us? Just a loss of turn. So yellow's well in front in the frame. Jordan Shepard does perhaps go against his natural instincts and just reins himself in a touch.
Tell you now, I mean, I go. I have to say I go. He's left an angle on the yellow into the middle. You get over to that right hand side of the table.
He's looking lost of turn.
Yeah. He's not even hit the yellow.
He's suggesting it rolled off.
I think he's missed a trick there. You could have cut that yellow into the middle, got the cue ball up to the top, played the one along there, get rid of those 2 yellows, and that other one doubled it in the corner, maybe. I don't know.
It's always really difficult to see if it rolled off from that
looking at the overhead now, it's probably didn't go, but certainly didn't want to miss the ball completely. And now Cousins going to pot this red into the corner and blast these 4 balls apart on the side rail. I love the way he took them both. Both reds came out and the yellows stayed where they were.
Well, one thing he couldn't afford to do, Jordan Shepard, in that situation was foul. He had that frame under control, but the foul with cue ball in hand has wrested, or allowed Tom Cousins to wrest control of the frame back. and he's not looked back since.
Very smooth from Cousins. This simple black to level things up.
1-1. Interesting first couple of frames here. Jordan Shepard breaks off. He absolutely hammered them. And no dice. Which is honestly a surprise because he absolutely flushed it.
Well, you can make a case for both colours here. Well, it's such a good break by Shepard that Tom Cousins is spoilt for choice. He's opting for the reds, long red into the corner to start with. And it goes clean as a whistle. This is becoming quite a familiar sight here in Blackpool. Tom Cousins at the table clearing up. Already landed the World Masters at the weekend.
I mean, that performance in the World Masters was spellbinding, really. 10-2 win over Jake McCartney in the final. Fairly straightforward couple of shots coming up, but the transition just needs to be right. Sort of shot that could go wrong, but just hasn't been for Tom Cousins for what feels like a few years now. That's lovely. Two-one TC. Jordan Shepard won the first. Tom Cousins has rattled off two in a row to take the lead. Tom Cousins makes a ball because he always makes a ball. That's how it feels. He very nearly made the cue ball. And this layout is a tester, because that 8-ball is about as awkward as it possibly could be. The 8-ball and the yellow are on an island together. What do you do here, Basher?
Well, I think Tom will take this red, will try to take the red down into the bottom left-hand corner and use that red ball. No, he's not. He's refusing it. So the red ball on the side rail will go up into that left-hand corner. It would remove that if you're obviously if you're on reds.
Yeah, still open table here. Tom Cousins doesn't just get to be reds now because he's played one. It's completely open table still. What he has done in playing that red is he's made the reds awkward. They were much more accessible before that shot.
Extension called.
Little shake of the head there from Jordan Shepard. He desperately wants to have a go at something, and he's telling himself not to.
Yeah, so he too is going to play mess up a little bit. I think both players will try and bait each other into going first here. Yeah, this one might take some working out. Still open table, remember. The reds are now set as a plant to the middle. No one wants to be the first here now. No one. Bit tippy-tappy. There's going to be a little bit more of that, unless Sheppy's going to free this red. He is. Interesting.
Time out. Timer.
Well, that was a shot in definitive anger from Jordan Shepard. He was trying to make that happen with a 3-ball plant involving the 8-ball on yellows. It's a great effort, this. It has moved the 8-ball. It's still far from a wide open chance. It's answered one question and made another.
think we'll have our first attempt at a ball now. And Tom Cousins decides to have first nibble at this finish. Or at least nibble at a colour. So now Cousins is on reds. No real obvious finish though for Tom. Yellow's actually looking the best colour to be on, really. But that's what Tom does with his red. Very good shot. Played the red off the yellow, and now he also has an angle now to pot the red into the bottom right hand corner, kick the cue ball into black and red in the middle of the table, and this is a clear opening now for Tom Cousins. Just having a look now, just to see where he wants the cue ball to make contact with that red to bump these two balls apart. Well, he's feathered it in. I thought he was going to go into the pair of them. So I'm just going to go into him off the ball in the centre instead. And he didn't knock it how he wanted to. Looks very tight now into that middle, that red ball sandwiched between black and yellow. He's obviously on the red ball into the right hand centre. I wonder if he has to kick into this now. This will be played at pace. If he does play this shot, he wants to play it sort of half ball into the black. So like half ball on the right hand side and push the red down the table, but also to bring the cue ball further down as well, so he has a shot at the two reds. So lots of precise control needed for Tom Cousins. Well, he's nudged it all. Now this all depends if the red goes into the top right hand corner, which I think it does, as Cousins comes around to have a little look. Comes in as his double check. It clearly does. So Cousins now onto his last red. Just seeing if he has what sort of angle he has here. But I don't think the black will pass into the same pocket as red, so I think he might have to just run this through a little bit. He might run into the black, push it towards the middle. Well, that answers that question.
Resoundingly.
Well, it's been a very clever finish though from Cousins.
It has been. It has been super finish from Tom Cousins. Jordan Shepard is just going to take a moment out of the arena.
Well, Jordan Shepard breaks dry. Things not going the 𝗨𝘁𝗆𝗆 way at the moment. He won that opening frame, but Cousins has now reeled off three to no reply since that opener. And this frame's not going to take anywhere near as long as the last one. Well, Tom Cousins will probably wonder how he's actually crept through that gap of those two yellows up there. I mean, well, three yellows, not flick one of them. Still has a red ball. It's got one into the right hand centre. It's also got the one over the bag, but I don't think he'll take that just yet. Shot there now. He can attack these two reds in the triangle area in the middle of the table, bottom middle.
Still a shot to be found here, and it's on the middle of the three reds. I have to imagine it'll be the red to bottom left, head to middle left next. If the middle of the three reds goes to bottom left, it's not too much of a problem because they connect quite nicely. And it looks like that is the case. Well, if he wants to do anything with the cue ball, he's not going to be able to, so you've got to hope if you're Tom Cousins that it goes to middle left, and also holding for it middle left might now be an issue.
Yeah, he's gone a little bit far. Jordan Shepard plonked in his seat at the moment. Uh-oh, where's the cue ball finished? He's glued.
Well, that's all from playing a bad shot to the middle left there with the ball over the pocket. He couldn't hold for the reds into either of the two left-hand side pockets, so I had to run into it, and he's got unlucky.
Coming off the jaw. Don't think there's anywhere else for Cousins to go, so it'll be ball in hand for Jordan Shepard.
No, there wasn't anywhere else for him to go. The natural line was the middle of the middle pocket, so he had to try and force something silly. And this will be a real boost for Jordan Shepard. You don't get many of these frames against Tom Cousins. Just doesn't happen.
I think we'll see a quickening of pace around the table from Sheppy.
Yeah, he'll look to find some rhythm, that's for sure.
No messing from the 𝗪𝘁𝗆𝗍 there with that finish. In it goes.
Back on the break. Crunch. I'm searching for problems, and I can't really find any.
Yeah, looks like a quick response coming from Cousins.
Extension called. Red balls in play.
Oh, wow. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming in back-to-back frames? Tom Cousins slips.
He's really tried to leather that ball in there, and it was having none of it.
Well, he's tried to come all the way across for the red in the top right, hasn't he? I'm not sure that was ever truly on.
Wow.
A huge surprise either way. And Jordan Shepard with a fabulous chance to square things up at 3-all.
Yeah, it's not ideal there for Jordan. Just calling his extension. Needs a bit of extra time to work this out.
Yeah, it's not an easy counter clearance, is it? But it's one that absolutely must be made. That'll help.
It stayed there.
Is there room though? Is there room? Can you, the yellow that's directly below the 8-ball, can you squeeze that past the red into the middle pocket?
Possibly.
Wow, what a clever shot. What a clever shot from Jordan Shepard.
Thing is, it's the yellow that's near the cushion. I mean, he can play it off the rail back into the red and slide it down into that bottom right hand corner. I think that might be his only shot with that.
Oh, this is now a massive shot. This is tight. Just slides through.
Wow, just wriggled in.
Red plays big. Bounce is nice. Fabulous counter clearance from Jordan Shepard. And that is a big moment, even early on in this match. So he goes on with the break cue, breaking off at 3-all in this race to 9, and that is a good sign for Sheppy. The first time in the match that his break has arrived. There is a little bit of work to do, but I think he'll be pleased with this.
Well, if he's going to get through against Cousins, this is a must. He must make balls off the break.
Yeah, you can't give away free frames. Straight after his problem. Arguably actually a little bit worse.
Yeah, he needed to be firmer with that. Trying to use more spin than power. I'd rather have the power bit there and bring that cue ball down and out and through.
Yeah, and this is a problem because now you're looking at it and you're thinking, well, which red helps? It's not easy at all. Just wonder if he gets above the red that's sort of just below the left middle pocket, sort of goes naturally to bottom left, top left as we look from the overhead. If he gets above that, can he screw directly into it? Or he could play it off that one. That helps.
Yeah, he's in with a chance now.
Yeah, that helps a ton. Thought he was a bit thin on that to get up to there in the table.
Plain ball pots now, these for Jordan. And it's going to be Jordan Shepard's first lead since the opening frame.
Brilliant from Jordan Shepard. He leads 4 frames to 3, and you can see he's just got that look in his eye. He is pumped up out there.
Here comes the Cousins slam. Ball made. Jordan Shepard crosses his legs because he knows he's not going to get out of the chair for a while at least.
Extension called.
𝗠𝗃𝗄𝗃 on table 2. Declan Brennan is nicked 2 in a row. He was trailing 4-0 against Ronald McCarthy. It's now 4-2. We'll go over and watch that game. You'll be in the company of Simon Webb. Great shot there from Cousins. I think what you'll be looking at is Cousins will take these 2 reds at the top. He wants to get on the red at the bottom that's nearest the bottom left. He want to get onto that with a chance of an angle to come round off 2 rails and just sit on the yellow to the right of that awkward red. The other option is to get a thinner angle and come off the bottom rail, go straight into the yellow that's just above it. So he has 2 options how to get on it. Well, Cousins decided to go for the double there. I don't think he had any other options. And look how quick Jordan Shepard's out of his seat. He's nearly run into Tom Cousins as he got round the table.
Get a sense over these long matches that if Jordan Shepard is to pull this off and eliminate the tournament favourite, he may well have to front run. Tom Cousins gets up ahead of steam, the break starts flying. He is an unbelievably good front runner. He's so difficult to peg back. But if Jordan Shepard can build something up, he too is a fabulous front runner. He's a bulldozer when he gets in a rhythm. He can rattle off 3, 4, 5 in a row quicker than just about anybody else. If he can find something like that, wouldn't that be nice? But
chunked it off the rail.
But he'll be seething with this.
Yes, sort of like clipped it, just come straight away from the way as he hits it. Look, there's one that's got away.
When they are flat to the rail like that, they do have to be. You can't really have too much margin for error. When they're away and you can sort of float them down the rail and you've got a bit of wiggle room, pretty hard to miss. But those ones where they are completely flush to the cushion, those still remain tricky pots. And Tom Cousins is not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. 4-4. Nip and tuck. Jordan Shepard back on the break. 4-all in this race to 9. Middle of this frame will be the halfway point, potentially in the match if we play all the frames. That break has come out very nicely for Sheppy. Made a ball.
Yeah, I'll take these chances. These sort of splits and layouts. Missed that yellow down the rail in the last frame, did Jordan.
Yellow ball's in play.
Yeah, it's been far from flawless in any of the match so far. Been played at a high level, but the finishes have been tricky. There's been mistakes in the match.
Nice little touch shot there from Jordan Shepard. Nudges to red, he's now got. Well, he's sure he's going to play the one at the bottom first. No, he's not. I suppose it makes no difference. Cut this one into the bottom corner, brings the keyboard back to where he is now. And that'll do him, and Shepard's going to get himself back in front.
Tit for tat they go. Jordan Shepard hits the front again at 5-4. And he's going to make Tom Cousins sit it out.
Cousins to break. Trails 5-4 against Jordan Shepard. Frame number 10. Ball off the break. How do you feel? This could be 5 each. So we have a look at that replay. As the ship goes down. Cousins surveys the situation. My initial look was, I thought reds, but Tom Cousins has other plans, and who am I to second guess the number one player? It's just that yellow ball that's very close to the red bottom right that's a problem, which he's probably going to remove it now. No. How'd it go?
Yeah, Jordan Shepard furrowing his brow. Wonder if the plan for TC here is to take the yellow that's below the cue ball, thin one, to track towards the top left corner of the table.
Way short. Very unlike Tom Cousins.
Yeah, that's a really poor shot. And you don't see many of those from Tom Cousins. Oh, hello. 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 All right, then, there's one. How on earth do you deal with this other yellow? This is a gorgeous double.
Don't tell me it goes through the gap into that top right corner, but what a double this is from Cousins.
Oh, if this goes top right, it's very naughty.
If this goes top right, it's hand Jordan Shepard the sick bucket. He would have definitely thought he was going to get a chance at the table there when Cousins fell so short on that ball. Oh, he's missed it, so it did go. Wow.
I think it was tight, but he wouldn't have taken it on if it didn't pass. Yeah, that was really tight.
Well, Sheppy's going to have to flick that yellow away from the red. He could do it right now if he wants to. He's going to wait a shot. That's perfect. There you are. That's what he wants to do. Come off the rail. A little bit right hand side and through. Kicks yellow away from red. Put the right hand side there just to make sure he pushes the red away from the cue ball so he didn't stick to it. So he's got very easy tap in. Uses the yellow ball to hold the white. And Shepard's going to get two clear of Cousins. This black for a 6-4 lead for the Welsh wizard.
Edging closer to the latter stages of this match where it is crunch time. Jordan Shepard just steadying himself on this 8 ball. And in it flies. Just had to dig into that. I think he was worried about the in-off. So just had to be wary. But a 2-frame lead for Jordan Shepard. 3 away.
An almighty crack of the break for Sheppy. And he's come dry and he's fuming. Can't believe it as his eyes dart round the table looking for some hope from a ball.
Red ball's in play.
Oh my word, that's unheard of miss there from Cousins.
Well, I'm pretty staggered, honestly. I'm stunned. Jordan Shepard with a golden chance. That's not gone well. Let's take a look at this again from Tom Cousins. Those are rare.
Sheppy trying to play the loss of turn now, slaps the table in disgust as he's played it at a fair pace there, trying to get the white behind those yellows, but he's left the red there.
Yeah, and that's a big problem. The red not going down probably wins this frame for Tom Cousins. At least it should. But for the first time in what feels like a very, very long time, you're a little bit wary of Tom Cousins at this table. He's made mistakes that we have not been used to seeing.
Maybe the old fatigue is setting in a tad. Been at this table for what seems like about 2 weeks of events, non-stop team events, 2 pro events preceding all of this. He's won the World Masters. And we're right at the business end of the World Championships. Do you think maybe the indestructible Tom Cousins is suffering a little fatigue?
Potentially. I mean, it could be fatigue, it could also be pressure. He isn't immune to that. Sort of gives off this robot vibe, does TC, but he absolutely feels it out there. For what it's worth, Tony, I probably agree with you. I think the errors have almost been concentration errors really more than anything else, and that would tend to come from, as you say, fatigue.
I'd say so, because I think pressure balls are normally a harder ball. That was too easy a ball. I think he's
yeah, and similar to the other one that he missed, the really jarring one top right.
Yeah, right. We tried to slam that one. Cousins breaking off frame 12. 6-5 down to Shepard. 𝗘𝗃𝗵's having a little flirt with that top corner, but it's going to be dry.
That cue ball was definitely tracking, wasn't it? It's got a helpful little nudge, little tickle. So then, yellows for Jordan Shepard. Can tell you, Ronan McCarthy at the table, 7-3 up in the other quarter-final. Oh, that's come out okay. He's got a couple of shots to play. It'll be a reroute, 'cause I think the only one he can go for might be all the way at the top left. But that's come out pretty well. They all go now.
I think you might be able to snip this in, you know, at the bottom.
Well, that would really help if he can get rid of that one first.
Loads of right-hand side and just sort of take the paint off it.
Does look very, very thin. Yeah, that's, you can see where he's playing the cue ball. He's practically missing the cue ball. He's playing it with that much side.
Yeah, you have to play it with right-hand side, because what it does is it swings the cue ball into it, so it's coming. You can't see it because it's going to be played at pace. But it actually sort of just swings it slightly from right to left and into the ball.
It's not going to fall in.
You see, he's trying to push that ball behind the yellow as well, just to stop Cousins having anything really to go at. So Jordan will be hoping he gets another chance very quickly, because that was...
Time out.
Was it glaring? Maybe.
It's tough to say. It did look really, really thin. I think for me there was a real argument there to... I think the one top left might have been the easier shot. But then, of course, if that happens and the three in a line on a rail are never easy to sort of take out together, you've got to play some good shots then. So you can understand why Shepard wanted to get rid of that if he could, and he felt like he could. But it was very, very thin indeed.
Ball in hand for Jordan Shepard.
Wow.
That's huge.
It's a big shot to take on, that, isn't it? A really big shot to take on. Well, Jordan Shepard, if he is to go 7-5 in front, will be able to then just taste, or smell it in the air, the finish line. 2 frames from home, 2 frames ahead.
Lovely control there with side by Shepard to come behind the red. Plays it into the middle, or does he play it down in the bottom corner? Take your pick, but I think middle is probably the easier. Come down and have the black in the same pocket. This for 7-5 to the Welsh Wizard.
Jordan Shepard edges closer. 2 away from the world semi-final. Last ball rolling, falls in for Jordan Shepard, and he's got that pace around the table, doesn't he? He's got that stomp. You can sense it. Reach out and touch it.
Where does he go? Reds or yellows? He's looking at reds, I think. Red on the top rail first.
Red ball's in play.
I'm taking it that red goes into the top right hand corner past those 2 yellows. Jordan having a look at this other red in the centre of the table. This is a real chance for 𝗨𝗃𝗃 to get on the hill against Cousins. The World Masters champion could be in a little bit of mire.
I think he's in massive trouble. He's in big, big bother. Middle of the 3 reds is the only thing that's giving 𝗊𝐶 any sort of hope in this frame. The other 2 reds take care of themselves. The 8 ball's also a minor problem. Doesn't go to what you'd consider its natural pocket, so we'll go middle left or middle right, maybe bottom right. But the middle red, well, could he make it from in theory here, or will it be left as a double?
I don't think he'll be leaving any sorts of doubles.
Or is he going to sneak behind it and play short position?
Yeah, that's going too close to the red, is it?
Ooh, just pulled up. That's clever. And he's got an angle to track down the table. It's a really nice shot, that, from Jordan Shepard. Still needs executing mind, but that's clever.
Anywhere sort of in the bottom, sort of dustbin lid of bottom right hand side of the table, and he will have a shot at that black ball into the middle.
Oh, he's short.
Oh,
He's a long way short.
wow.
That's come about as awkward as it could have. This has come about as awkward as it could have. Is he looking at the double? That doesn't double, does it?
Looks tight going through the gap of the 2 yellows. You could double it back into the other middle, I don't know.
Well, hold on to your hats, folks.
Missed it.
Big chance falls by the wayside for Jordan Shepard. A lifeline for Tom Cousins.
Yeah, he just slaps the table, Jordan Shepard, when he walks back to his seat in disgust. He knows he had that chance. 𝗨𝗃𝗃 knows how important it is to put your chances away against Tom Cousins.
Yeah, and these won't be being missed. Don't you worry about that.
Simple black ball now for Cousins. Put it back to 7-6. In it goes.
He did just get the sense that Tom Cousins would make a ball there.
I'll tell you what, immediately look at the yellows. They're gone. Yellows are gone. That's 7-all.
You see how many people are watching in the arena. You saw in the back of that shot there.
Well, this will be the fastest frame in a match.
Yeah, fair few in watching that. Standing room only at the back can see what looks to be the whole 𝗪𝘁𝗰𝗵 team craning heads.
This is a reroute.
Yeah, I was going to say this was not plan A, because he's too short on this to, well, he's killed that in perfectly. I'll shut up. I didn't think he'd be able to hold that. It's not ideal, but he should still be okay here. He's a bit thinner on this than he would have liked, but he's not as thin as I thought he might have been.
He's had to dig it round. Couldn't play it just plain ball, he'd have gone too far up the table. Well, doesn't matter, the result's going to be the same in this. It's going to be 7 each.
Tom Cousins goes 2 away. He's won 2 in a row when he needed it most.
𝗫𝗵𝗃 makes a ball. What's he got? He's got reds dangling, waiting to be potted.
Red ball's in play.
Every frame at this stage of the match just absolutely massive. Fair few in watching this one. Kirsty Davies in the background there. She's got her own semi-final to worry about, which is what Tom Cousins and Jordan Shepard will be hoping to be in tomorrow. So there, Callum Singleton as well. He was beaten by Jordan Shepard in the last round. These should, but nothing is easy at this stage, should be gone.
Just wants to come up just a bit higher than the red, so he could just drop it in and the cue ball will naturally track towards the black ball for the top corner.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, that'll do him.
Jordan Shepard's going to go on top of the hill here. And he's going to look down at Tom Cousins, who is not done just yet. Jordan Shepard 1 away and is pumped up. Jordan Shepard is back in the arena. Tom Cousins is about to break to save his skin. He must make a ball here. He must.
Well, it's been such a dramatic match. Cousins requires a ball badly.
Put everything into it. He's got one. He has got one. But he has also got work to do. Top right of the table immediately catches the eye, Tony.
Yeah.
Because I think it has to be yellows, with the yellow to the top left, just in the way of a lot of the reds.
Extension called.
Could be wrong.
Well, just looking, wondering if he was to pot the red into the middle, keep the red ball next to the black, hit into the side rail and hit that yellow, it's over that pocket, bounce into that corner, you would open up the reds. But
Yeah, and I think the benefit of reds is I think the red closest to the right side rail, that's sort of with the yellow, I think you can access that. I don't think you need to do anything with that ball if you're reds, and that's why he's going to take them.
right,
This is by far and away a guaranteed finish.
he's going cushion into yellow. If he makes this, I mean, this is tough. It's not a given shot. I mean, if you just don't catch this perfectly, the red won't go in.
If you don't catch this perfectly, you're out of the World Championships. These are the stakes now. Big shot. Brilliant. How well played was that? And now they are all there for Tom Cousins to stay alive one more frame and take us the full distance.
He's going to get rid of this red that you said, but I don't know if he's come far enough, has he?
Yeah, you want to be on the left side of that, not the right. Can you get the potting angle from there? It looks like the yellow might be in the way. The next shot isn't easy. Oh, he's just on it, is he?
He's down too quick to. Whoa.
I think he's just trying to line it up. I'm not sure.
When he got down so quick, I thought it must be easy, but
Yeah, I'm really not sure.
he's playing. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, he cruised in.
Thomas. Fooling us.
Now then, pots this red 𝗪𝗁𝗃𝗃 keyboard behind the yellow on the left and off the side rail and down to the bottom, I would think. He's come near side, same result. Now what does he do here? I think he plays with a little bit of left hand side and brings the cue ball into where he stood now in that area and play it in the middle, or does he go up top? You certainly don't bring it to the left hand side. It's an easier shot as well with the cue ball because it's just a bit of running side.
3 shots away from a decider.
I think he gets on it in the middle. Well, he's playing with the right hand side, he's coming around the 2 angles.
Two shots away from a decider. Wants that to keep running. Oh, now then.
You still fancy this double. I know he's the wrong side of it, but it's going to have to be double in the middle. He's getting down quite quickly to play it. No, he's not. But yeah, he wasn't intended to be there. He wanted to come back past the black and play it into the top left-hand corner.
This double to stay in the World Championships.
That looks wide, and Jordan knows it's wide.
He's missed it, and Jordan Shepard has the chance to slay the dragon.
I'll tell you what, you'll get some fist pumping if he does get this finish. He'll be bubbling inside now, Shepard. That's okay. He'll want to slide the one up the cushion now, get rid of that.
Oh, this is high stakes pool, isn't it? It's all happening on the other table, I can tell you as well.
Perfect. Routine finish now left, but this is 8-7 in the quarter-finals of a World Championship. Nothing is routine.
Everything's missable. Everything. This may just be a quarter-final, just. But these two players in this match, this could easily be the final.
Runs the 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗵 off the two rails. 1-2, wants to get on the yellow down the rail near the black.
He's on it pretty nicely.
Does he play it very slowly, or does he play it off the two cushions? Very slowly, it's in.
2 away from the semi.
You might see a little bit of emotion here.
Jordan Shepard can reach out and touch it. He knows. Tom Cousins falls, and Jordan Shepard continues his quest to become the world champion. You can see what it means to the Welsh Wizards. He has eliminated the #1 player in the world, and he is into a World Championship semi-final.